Okay, fine. Um, so guys, let's get started, right? Today's session again, in terms of today's class, which is our very first class connected to revision. Okay, I call it TRP people because theory, revision, and papers. So in terms of this particular class, I am going to keep this as case, of course, it's a trial class. But most importantly, guys, this is going to be the intro class in terms of explaining you all what exactly will be happening in terms of our revision classes, TRP classes, how it will be conducted, what sort of setup and what sort of program model delivery I have planned out because it's going to be a 9-month program, and how we are going to kind of complete everything prior to all the exams. So this session is more like is, I would say, an open day, right? I would say, guys, maybe more of a session like where you get the complete brief and you get the complete understanding, you get the complete clarity, and of course, guys, you can ask any questions as well with regard to the delivery of program, if in case you need to ask any questions, right? Because why? I have sort of evolved or rather kind of upgraded what I had completed for the past patches. See, 2022 to 23 and 23 to 24, 24 to 25 and 25 to 26. So this time it's further upgraded in terms of the complete revision because it is also something which is more important, and at times case something which you will have to give high level of attention towards. So I will be giving the brief first, the complete clarity in terms of how it's going to be conducted, and then of course you have any questions you can ask as well, and then in that way we will carry it forward. And of course case do a small tiny bit of area just to kind of show you all how the entire revision classes will be conducted, and this is how we will be continuing going forward. That of course case I'll be doing a small section just to show you all a sample, just to show you all a trial. So that's how things will be taken forward. Clear with that message? Yes. Are you all very clear with that message? Yes or no? Okay, fine. So that's pretty much about it, guys. I think there are a few more students who just joined. So I'm sharing the document again, people. Product check karanda. I'm sharing the document again. Product check it. Right. Okay, fine. So guys, and again, right, first and foremost, this first message, right? First key message. This is the trial class day, Harada, which is a Wednesday. I will be sharing the poster in terms of the finalized revision classes online and physical, proper date and the proper time via the posters, which will be shared to all the relevant groups. On that note, people, that is one. Devaneka, this time I have decided to have only one revision class physical and the other one will be online. So it will be basically, guys, either you can join physical or you can join online. And the physical will be happening only in one location, guys, which is CCG Sigma Plus, right? That is in Kirlapana. And online, guys, of course, connected via Zoom. And of course, this is not the setup because it's the intro class case. I'm following through this setup. It will be much more kind of convenient and easy because there will be loads of questions being thrown, and this way, guys, it will make sense in terms of the intro class. But as we get into the real session, the setup will be something else, the setup will be different. That is what is going on currently in terms of the setup process. That will be our setup, right? Now you have downloaded both the documents. Let me kickstart case in terms of what exactly is going to happen, right? See, first and foremost case, keep in mind you are joining a theory, you are joining not a theory class, you are joining a revision class. එතකොට theory class එකේ මොකක්ද වෙන්නේ? Theory class එකේ you will be kind of be seated, right? And you will be kind of learning all the content, you will be learning all the relevant concepts and terms and how it works. And in terms of my explanation also, guys, I will be getting into the deep context of explaining the relevant theory, relevant definition, and ensuring you do have the clarity in terms of theory. But when it comes to revision class එකේ කට්ටිය මතක තියාගන්න, we can't allocate time to focus only on theory. Revision class is where you need to get exposure to questions. You have to get the experience of attempting questions. And of course, case you need to get the learnings of writing answers. Simple as that. The more questions you get exposed to, the more experience you get in terms of different questions, you will get enough and more learnings case connected to your expressing of answers. Because just to kind of tell you people, right, I will kind of be very direct and be very straightforward. There are students who are kind of solid when it comes to theory. They know it all in terms of the definition, terms, concepts, whatever sorts of points related to the topic and subtopic and whatnot. They are crystal clear. But when it comes to expressing it as answer, one, they don't know how to express. Devaniyaka, what they express, they are not sure. Third one, what they express, they don't express it the right way. They don't use the correct template and correct flow to whatnot. Then eventually what happens is people, you end up not scoring even though you know the theory content. Despite knowing the theory content, you are unable to score marks. Kiyanne kattiya, there is a problem in terms of your finishing. Finishing kiyanne, you expressing your answers in terms of all the questions, right? And on top of that case, right, beyond theory, in terms of revision, you will be kind of, getting exposed to areas where there will be new learnings for you, where there will be new key points connected to exams. So those stuffs will be the sections case we will be going through. So what you have to keep in mind is, in terms of revision class case, we are not going to spend sufficient amount of time learning only the theory case. Eka වැඩක් නැහැ. Theory recap එකක් වෙනවා. I will tell you how exactly it will be done. But we are not going to allocate case majority of the time for theory. Then what's the difference between theory class and revision class? Revision class is case where we need to allocate 99% of the time towards what? Questions, towards attempting those different questions so that we are also clear. Fine, this is how things are supposed to be in terms of writing answers, expressing answers. That's where our main motive will be. So keep in mind, people, we will not be giving stress and we will not be kind of giving weightage towards what? Theory. But does it mean I'm going to ignore theory completely? එහෙම කරන්නත් බැහැ. Of course, there will be a quick recap, but we will learn via questions. We will attempt questions. We will practice questions. That's how things will be taken through, guys, in terms of the revision classes. So keep in mind, you're joining a revision class, right? Secondly, I didn't tell this to the physical class case. I have to tell it to the online students, which is online එකේ revision class එකක් join වෙනකොට කට්ටිය, it's not going to be a typical business studies class where in the theory session you listen to the lecturer. Lecturer will do the majority of content and you turn out to be a spectator in between. When you're asked to highlight, you highlight it. When you're asked to underline, you underline it. When you're asked to jot down, you jot it down. When you're asked to copy the diagram, you copy the diagram. But revision class එකේ people, you will be on an active mode. Active mode කියන්නේ කට්ටිය questions answers. You will be processing, you will be recollecting, you will be expressing. Processing, recollecting, expressing. Processing, recollecting, and expressing. That's how the revision class will go on, people. So it will go on for 3 hours, 3.5 hours. එතකොට අර duration එකේ කොහොමත් ඔයාට අර active mode එකේ ඉඳලා තමයි වැඩ ටික කරන්න ඕනේ. නිකන් කරගන්න බෑ කට්ටිය, because it demands that kind of an attention. So online students especially make the maximum use in terms of revision classes, because you will be continuously attempting, looking into questions. We are going to get exposed to enough and more paper one questions, paper two questions, and whatnot, right? So that's how things will flow through. So now, guys, let me kind of uh, take you all through how I am going to conduct this entire revision program, TRP program, and I will also tell you what materials you will get, what resource materials you're going to get in terms of what people, your our revision program, and your from your for your usage, what are those materials you will be getting. So let me first share the screen, Kattiya. Harida, hold on. Okay. Now, people, right? Let me get started with this zone, which is A level 2026 revision, right? Revision. So I call this case TRP because I generally keep a focus upon guys theory, of course guys, with majority being the revision, and finishing it up with what? The papers, which is where your exams will come into picture. Harida. Now, first and foremost, case, let me kind of tell you, right? Let me kind of tell you the resource materials you will be getting, right? What are those resource materials you will be getting? First, let me pinpoint that. One is people you will get, right? Sorry, people, let me take a step back. Let me take a step back. Prior to resource materials, කට්ටිය කියන්න මට grade 12 syllabus එකේ grade 12 syllabus එකේ how many units are there? Can you answer fast? Very good. 11 units. හරිද? Grade 13 එකේ how many units are there? Grade 13 එකේ how many units are there? 7 units. So in total there will be 18 units. So we start from unit 1 until unit number 5, right? Then from unit number 6 to unit number 11. Harida, unit number 11. Then of course grade 13 aka unit number 12 to unit number 14, and then unit number 15 to unit number 18. Harada. Now, why am I saying this, people? Just to kind of tell you, I have split the revision flow into four levels. Levels hatarakata. Harida. Etokota. This will be, people, our level 1, where I call this as foundation. Harida. Foundation, which is from unit number 1 to unit number 5. Harida. Unit number 6 to unit number 11 will be our level 2, which is known to be operation level, right? Operational level. Then ඊට පස්සේ කට්ටිය grade 13 එකේ from unit number 12 to unit number 14. This is our level 3. I call this as the management level. Management level. And unit number 15 to unit number 18 is our level 4, which is our strategic level. So why sir may get tough, rough terms? Bro, we will be learning this, bro. This is part of unit number 12. Management unit take api පටන් ගන්නවනේ, right? Theory class එකේ next month we are going to start. Month of November. We will be kind of, looking into these terms, the levels in an organization, starting off with the top level to middle level to low level to the basic levels and etc. So you will get the hang of this term, guys, right? So foundation, operation, management, and strategic. I will take case for example, right? Foundation. Foundation, okay, how many units are there? There will be 5 units. 5 units. First 5 units. Operation, okay, you will see 6 units. 6 units, right? Take management, there will be 3 units. 12, 13, 14. And then strategic, there will be 4 units. This is how the journey will flow, people. Now, in terms of, right, in terms of resource materials, in terms of resource materials, in terms of resource materials, what are you going to get? See, resource materials will be, people, based on each level, right? Based on each level. I will take example, people, foundation level එක ගන්නකො. We're going to start with that නේ. Foundation level. Foundation level එකේ how many units we have categorized? How many units I have categorized, people? How many units I have categorized? ටක් ගාලා answer කරන්න. How many units? Look at this. How many units? 5 units, right? There will be 5 units. 5 units. Can you tell me the first 5 units of our syllabus? Can you tell me the first 5 units of our syllabus? At least my theory class students can answer. First one is what? Introduction to, very good. Introduction to business and business environment. You can write the short form. Second one, CSR, corporate social responsibility and ethics. Excellent. Third one will be what? Government and business. Okay, government and business. Fine. Fourth one will be what? Business organizations. Excellent. Then fifth one will be what? Fifth one will be what? It will be entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship. So ඔයාගේ foundation pack එකේ කට්ටිය, these are the units that are covered. Now in terms of this unit, this pack, sorry, foundation pack, what are the resource materials you're gonna get? See, one, there will be people, the revision book. There will be people, the revision book. හරිද? මේ revision book එකේ තමයි, there will be, of course, this revision book එකේ තමයි, there will be space for us to do a quick recap. Quick recap, which we are going to do as demo today, right? There'll be space, of course, for you all to copy, for us to jot down all the learning points and theory points and summary, which is in other words case, I call it as mind map, right? Charts and diagrams to whatnot. Quick recap of what? Theory will be jotted down here via diagrams, right? Via diagrams. Now, as I quickly give the theory recap case, for example, හිතන්නකෝ කට්ටිය topic එකක් ගමුකෝ, topic එක කියමුකෝ social responsibility කියලා. Social responsibility is the topic. Social responsibility, I will not take case 30-40 minutes to explain what social responsibility is. Take 3 to 5 minutes. 3 to 5 minutes, shut up at us, recap එක දුන්නා. Now we jump into questions, right? In the same book, there will be what case? Questions. There will be what people? Questions. Now we are going to learn via questions. We are going to understand via questions. We are going to approach both paper 1 and paper 2 questions. එතකොට මෙතන there will be both what? Paper 1 as well as what? Paper 2. Paper 1 and paper 2. Paper 1, paper 2 kati, I will give exposure to the paper. You already had attempted enough and more papers in your school, term exams or whatever other exams. But here guys, I will again expose you all to our real paper, paper 1 and paper 2. එතකොට these questions, people, right? These questions, which is these questions will be from guys, of course, provincial papers, right? From provincial papers. From guys, model papers, right? From model papers. Of course, case I have also filtered out and taken out questions, tricky ones, case from the past papers, right? From the past papers. Certain questions, case using your beautiful name I have created, Shukri Salman has created, right? With much love, because there has to be enough and more learnings. So there will be guys questions which is paper 1. Paper 1 කියන්නේ මොකක්ද කට්ටිය? Now, paper 1 කියන්නේ මොකක්ද? Follow through the screen. Right? The bloody 8 UTK. Of course, I will take you all through this case. This is our entire syllabus. The exam structure. By now, you should be knowing the exam structure, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, but still it's given in the tute. And of course, case snapshots of A-level business studies exam paper. Right? Do you see this is your paper 1? This is paper 1. So question number 1 to question number 30 will be what? MCQs. Baland. Question number 1 to question number 30 will be what? MCQs. Look at this case. MCQs. Where there will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have to select. Next one will be from question number 31 to question number 40. Fill in the blanks, which is case the devil's advocate, right? Fill in the blanks. Students tend to cry and kind of, get depressed. Question number 1 to question number 30. Then people, question number 41 to question number 50. 41 to 50. This will be what? Short answer questions. Short answer questions. එතකොට බලන්න මේ paper එකේ බලන්න. Look at this case. 31, right? 31. These are all fill in the blanks, right? These are all fill in the blanks. If you observe, then as you move on to and go on to 41, you will see guys, these are all short answer questions. Look at this. You have to write 4 points, right? Our old paper trend guys, it used to be diagrams, it used to be logos, but recent papers 2024, 2023, 22, 21, these logos have gone out of context, right? Doesn't mean it will not be tested, it will be tested, but it's just that they have not given via the logos. So we will go through all these cases as we flow through in terms of revision. Okay, so this is our paper structure. එතකොට this is one. And paper 2 is case, look at this. You have to write heads down, right? Heads down, right? So this entire structure is given. එතකොට කට්ටිය මේ revision book එකේ, this revision book comprising of how many units? 5 units in a flow, which is a book what is being followed in our theory class as well, similar to theory class, the book, there will be questions. Okay, so through questions, we will also learn. Of course, there will be space for quick recap. Harida. Now, apart from this, second one, there will be a separate book given, which is short notes book. Short notes book, which is, guys, again a book which is where all the relevant theories to frameworks to concepts has been summarized, right, given in a brief manner. එතකොට ඒ පොතත් හම් වෙනවා in terms of the resource book, right, in a brief manner. And thirdly, people, the third one, right, will be not at the start case, because I know how students tend to misuse the book as well, but towards the, let's say, after some time period, right? Past paper book, which is unit wise classified, which is unit wise classified. So there will be a book, people, right? Past paper questions book, which is connected to what? Unit number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? Unit number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There will be what? A past paper book, which is unit wise classified. That also will be given. එතකොට කට්ටිය අපේ class එකේ අපි මොකද්ද පාවිච්චි කරන්නේ main පොත? This revision book. This revision book will be our main book to flow through the session. While you also might use the short notes book just to kind of, okay, fine, this is how it works, this is how it kind of is explained, these are the points that might come in, that can be kind of routed through. And even after class case, you can kind of skim through and use this book. And of course, past paper book case. May past paper book ke මොකක්ද වෙන්නේ? You are obviously given the questions and guys answers. Questions and answers. Then answers කියනකොට කට්ටිය, you take our past paper book case which is published by different publishers. Answers කියලා marking scheme එකේ මොකද්ද දෙන්නේ? Points ටික විතරයි දෙන්නේ. But in my past paper book, I have curated, crafted the answer. Right? Explain question නම් explain question එකට explain විදිහේ explain template එකේ answer එක දාලා තියෙන්නේ. Right? Describe කිව්වොත් describe format එකෙන්ම දාලා තියෙන්නේ. Illustrate කිව්වොත් illustrate format එකෙන්ම දාලා තියෙන්නේ. Not the points, people. You find the comprehensive crafted answer. So now this book turns out to be, guys, one of your main reading book, right? Because for you to get exposure, what I believe is case in terms of paper two, as you read and as you get exposed to questions also, okay, fine, this is how you need to write, this is how they give the start, this is how they end it, this is how they connect, these are the adjoining words that can be used, look at this answer, we could try out the same. That exposure matters, case, right? It's like, as you read these questions and answers, which is with the full answers, you get the upper hand to kind of, express in the same line. Now your answers will get into a zone where it will be of the highest quality. So that also will be there, guys, as part of this. Now, apart from these, people, apart from these, fourth one is something which you love the most. What is that, people? Revision class ne. This has to be there. නැත්තම් වැඩක් නෑ. මොකද්ද? Excellent. Fantastic exams. Right? Exams will be there. Right? Exams will be there. First few months, people, it will be, guys, right? Two papers a month. But over time, you will see it will turn out to be 4 papers a month. It will turn out to be what, people? 4 papers a month. That's how it will flow through, right? Because you have to, guys, you have to. Now these exams, how it's gonna happen? Okay, let me tell that also, guys, how these exams will happen. Exams I will be following, people. Do remember, till date approach. Till date approach. Till date approach කියන්නේ මොකක්ද? Till date approach කියන්නේ ළමයි, it will be in a zone of, for example, right? For example, let's say first few sessions, we are covering, let's say, business, these topics, we're covering business, We are covering, let's say, stakeholders. I'm just putting out topics. We are covering, let's say, business environment. We are covering CSR. We are covering ethics. Okay. We are covering sustainability. Okay. Now, I will tell you. Exam number one. Okay. Exam number one. I'm telling you guys how it will start. Maybe from these two, because only these two we have covered. Okay, fine, fantastic. Exam one. Exam number two will be, again, let's say we have covered until CSR, until this, until CSR, meaning there will be questions from the first two also, right? Exam number three. Okay, exam number three වෙනකොට අපි මෙතන වෙනකන් cover කරලා ඉවරයි. Okay, fine. From this entire lot. So it will be till date approach, people. It will not be selected topics. Sir, etokota ape exam number one, business and stakeholders test kara. Exam two eke, it might not be tested. Bullshit. It will be tested. Right? Fine. Exam 2 එකේ මේ දෙක මේ හතර ටෙස්ට් කරලා තියෙන්නේ sir. එතකොට මේ හතර මේ topics හතර ටෙස්ට් වෙන්නේ නැත. It will be tested. So exam 3 will be guys like this. So just imagine guys, as the topics are getting added, that paper, it will kind of, go on. It will go on. It will continue. So the advantage is guys, the same area you tend to revise and recap and do again and go through again, come back again and kind of, do all your clearing of doubts. You will not repeat the mistakes. So the more you refer and the more you revise, the content will be in your mind. So the complaint of students saying, sir, nothing stays in my mind, sir. It doesn't stay. I study and, after a few days, it's gone. Maybe you might be studying once. Maybe you might be studying twice, not thrice or four times or five times. You have to be in touch, people. That's the main catch here. එතකොට මේ exams ටික, this is how it will take place, which is till date exams. Are you clear with that, people? Are you clear with that? Yes or no? Are you clear with that? Yes or no? Right. Fine. Perfect. Now, people, now, may exams tika tamai kattiya mataka tiyaganda. See, you will be allocated to a group mentor, right? Your senior students case who has a proven record of obtaining a bloody A and who is into state university and etc. Group mentors, you will be allocated to a group mentor, right? And that group mentor will be marking your paper, and will be sharing it to you. That's how it will flow through. So it's your responsibility and it's your discipline that will determine whether you complete the paper or not, case. But for God's sake, you have to complete the paper and submit. Make online uttekkane, right? Online utteke, there are high chances where students can skip. See, remember guys, if you are skipping the exam, then it's your loss. I have nothing to lose, people. Right? I have nothing to lose. Duration, it will be at the start, Mariam Azam, it will start with 1 hour, right? Later, it might change to 1.5 hours, but that's the range. That's the range. Nothing beyond that, because these are revision papers, right? So we will continue to kind of, do so, and on a weekly basis, it will flow through later after some time. But initial months, we will go with 2 months per paper. Guys, are you crystal clear in terms of this entire section? Yes or no? The resource materials you will get. Okay. Now, එතකොට, what you are going to exactly get, guys? Your resource materials pack. Your resource materials pack. Your resource materials bundle, right? Of course, in a file, you will get your revision book. You will get your revision book. You will get, guys, your short notes book, right? And guys, past paper book not at the start, but I will ensure to send it online students, because guys, let's say as you move on to operation level, foundation book ke past paper ka. As we move on to management level, operation level ke past paper book ke ka, right? So past paper book will be there, which is unit wise classified past paper book. Okay. So these stuffs will be present, guys, as part of your resource materials. Now, methana questions, answers, exams, questions, answers, exams, questions, answers, exams. You get exposed to more and more questions, guys. So now, let me tell you how I'm going to conduct the classes. Harida, conducting the classes, conducting the sessions, conducting the classes, conducting the sessions. Yeah, you can join physically as well. That is happening at CCG Sigma plus, right? CCG. which is in Kirlapana, how I'll be conducting the classes. එතකොට classes ටිකේ කට්ටිය කොහොමත් online students will have the book, you will be following a screen and you'll be following via the online lecture sessions, and physically it will be of course physical. How the lessons will be conducted, I will take a topic, right? I will take a topic. Business කියලාම ගන්නම්කෝ කට්ටිය topic එකක්. I will be taking you all through, guys. I'm starting off today just to show you a small area how I will be conducting the classes. I will show that as well. Business තමයි topic එක. Business තමයි subtopic එක. මුලින්ම ෂටපට කාලා I will take around maximum 5 minutes, right? Quick recap. Quick recap, right? Quick recap will be conducted. මේ quick recap එකේ තමයි කට්ටිය මතක තියාගන්න I will be giving the mind map, right? Or it can be chart, or it can be a small diagram. It varies case from topic to topic. Of course, with small notes, right? Pretty, again, tiny bit of notes. That will be there. Then after that, the other duration, the remaining duration, the remaining duration, the remaining duration, we will kind of get into what? Questions. We will get into what? Questions. එතකොට මේ questions එකේ මොකක්ද වෙන්නේ? Questions එකේ තමයි ආයිත් we will kind of learn via questions. We will do a recap via questions. And of course, case you will also attempt the questions. And we will also attempt the questions. I will also give answers in between. You will also attempt. That's how we will take the conversation forward, people. Right? එතකොට බලන්න මෙතන right theory එක බැලුවොත් quick recap එකේ via questions, many times. Second time, you will also have what case the short note, which is case the third one, right? Short notes. You will also be referring to what? The short note stuff, right? And of course, case prior to exams, you will go through that as well, right? You will go through the content as well, the exams. That's how it's going to continue, guys. That's how it's going to flow. That's how we will kind of, carry forward the sessions. Are you clear in terms of case the entire model? Yes or no? You have any questions? Now you can ask people. You have any questions? You can ask. Okay. Clear. All right. Perfect. Now people, revision class එකේ. හරිද? Revision class එකේ something which is very, very important. What is it? Discipline, right? Discipline. Discipline is something which is very important, guys, which will allow you to maintain consistency. Okay, this of course, correct, Sima and Mariam. This of course will allow you to maintain what? Consistency. May discipline factor එක නැත්තම් brother and sister. Forget about the revision, bro. I'm telling not only for my subject, same with accounting and economics as well, or ICT as well. Because KC, you take the theory class. Theory class එකේ මොකක්ද වෙන්නේ? Theory class එකේ ඉතින් very easy, no? You join the session. Okay, sir is doing a topic. We have to copy the notes and diagrams and highlight it, underline it, jot down additional notes. That's all done and dusted. But revision class එකේ දැක්කද? Right? The number of stuffs, number of learnings you're gonna kind of get exposed to. One, you have to pay attention. You can't lose track. You can't multitask. You can't do two activities parallelly while the class is going on. You have learning point via each question. There will be a small note with each question. There'll be a small diagram in terms of certain questions, key learning points, additional points, focus points. You have to be with me while the session is flowing through, especially in revision. Next is people, of course, and obvious. Once we are done with that, you have to have the basic discipline to go through what people, the short notes. You have to have the bestest discipline to attempt the paper. Submit it on time, right? You will be given deadline days to submit the papers. You can't take your own stretch of deadline to submit the papers because markers are also not jobless negative, right? They are also sticking to a discipline and time schedule and they will be flowing through. එතකොට ඔයාට basic courtesy and discipline එකක් තියෙන්න ඕනේ. Which is people to ensure to submit the papers on time. Now, as you submit, the papers will be marked and given to you. Now, you have to have the discipline to go through the marked paper. What went wrong? What went right? What's my learning from this paper? Fine, let me take it forward to the next paper, next paper, next paper. That's how, guys, you turn your marks from 60 to 65, 65 to 70, 70 to 80, 80 to 90, 90 to 95, and then unimaginable, untouchable. Simple as that. That learning, that progress, you will have to realize it. You should have the personal confidence, bro. I am capable to write solid answers. You have to get into that zone, guys. Paper 2 එක බලන්නකෝ. Paper 2 එකේ ලියන්න ඕනේ නිකන් paragraph ලියන්න ඕනේ. So you have to bring in your theory, you have to bring in your language. You should be able to craft a proper sentence, express it precise to the requirement. Those stuffs are there. So you have to get into a zone where you get the confidence, bro. Look, I can bloody give out answers which will freaking stand out and turn out to be again exceptional. That's the zone we have to focus, case. So you need to have that basic discipline in terms of revision classes, case. Unlike the theory class, revision class, okay, your effort and discipline will have to be at a very high level. I hope that message is very clear, people. Now, let me go to this bloody document, right? Here's the first few pages, of course, like what I said. This is your syllabus, right? Something which you're already aware of. Yes, sorry, you will get this also as a book. Huh? You will get this book as well, which is our plan book. These are separate. This will be given, of course, case at the start, one off. Each unit, each level not required. So with the foundation pack, you will get this. So you see, guys, exam structure එක දීලා තියෙන්නේ. Paper 1 එක කොහොමද, paper 2 එක කොහොමද කියලා දීලා තියෙන්නේ. Snapshot of our paper. Of course, you will anyway get exposed to enough and more past papers. And then we will move on to, guys, our journey. Like what I said, guys, at the start: foundation, operation, management, strategic level, and then our checklist, right? Our checklist. Yes, Fatima Muhammad, yes. Our checklist. So look at this checklist, right? Yes, Safi, I will let you all know. So to attempt the papers and then move out. Is it something of that sort? Yes, can be done, can be done. So checklist again. Uh, See, unit one, right? Unit one. Unit 1 එක ගමුකෝ. We are anyway going to start with unit 1 නේ. තොත්ත බබා unit. Unit 1 එකේ there are 8 chapters. 8 chapters එකේ okay. Each chapter quick recap done the revision done the snapshot and short notes the book done the right past paper questions and answers have you received it tick. Now, evolution of business and trends. You can compare with what we have completed, what you have been part of in terms of the class, right? Done the revision, done the classification of business. So you don't have to ask someone else whether this is done, that is done, where are we, etc., etc. Everything is available in your plan book, right? The journey book. Journey book එකේ මේක කොහොමද තියෙනවා. එතකොට this turns out to be what? Your checklist. Your checklist, right? So everything is given, guys, in terms of all the units, all 18 units, grade 13, grade 12 syllabus, all 18 units, it's given. And now the resource materials, right? A journey of bloody A, which is this book. Have you received it? Okay, fine. Official WhatsApp group, added the, okay, fine. Learning community group, added the, which I will make it active, guys, very soon as we commence the program. And then access to LMS account, right? That very soon, guys. Not anytime sooner, very soon. Huh? Then foundation pack, okay, hambunada. Operation pack, management pack, strategic. What you will get in each pack, it's given, what I briefed out. And finally, guys, of course, the expectation, all what I had said, what I had mentioned. Yes, Rukaiya, the exam structure, it's clearly briefed out here, right? Paper 1, 2 hours, paper 2, 3 hours, MCQs, fill in the blanks. You see this? MCQs, fill in the blanks, short answer questions, 50 questions with 2 marks, 100. Sorry, I scribbled it. 100. And then you take your paper 2, there'll be 8 questions. You have to answer only 5. 5 AK, definitely 2 from part 1, which is grade 12, 2 from part 2, which is grade 13, and the remaining 1 question from any grade 12 or grade 13. That's how it's gonna flow. Okay, this is our intro, people. Now, any questions? Any questions? Oh, all good. Oh, all okay. Any questions? All good, all okay. Structure being changed කියන්නේ Amal Ashraf? Yes, the book pack can be ordered via online and you will get it. You will get the hard copy. It will be delivered to your place, right? It will be online class, not hybrid, online. No, no, Amal, Ashraf, it not anytime soon, not for your batch, right? Not for your batch. But yeah, all those details along with fees and whatnot will be shared to the relevant groups, right? I'll give the contact number towards the end. It will be shared. Physical class already started, brother. I already had the trial class last Sunday. Okay. Aisha, yes, Aisha. We'll be discussing that paper as well. That's where we will be doing a recap again for the fifth time. We'll be discussing the exam paper too. What you attempt, marking scheme given along with, of course, discussion. Right? Akil this one, yes, you can. So මේකේ කට්ටිය මම දීපු brief එකේ, right? Exams, right? Exams එකේ, of course, will be discussed and you will also get the marking scheme, right? I will officially inform you, Zain, right? This time I have decided to keep only one physical location so that, it turns out to be effective as well, right? Theory, of course, I'm kind of, up and running in different spots. But revision, physical one location and online also one location. Of course, online one time, sorry, one specific time. So official commencement of the revision classes, right? Which is the official classes. These are trial sessions, official classes, the exact date, time, the enrollment process, everything will be out there, will be shared, will be released officially. No Hamna, it will be likely to change. That's why guys, the dates. This is trial class day, right? Physical class day again, the time and date is given, but that is trial class. The regular class days and the time will be shared via the poster, of course, with the enrollment process. So for that, you'll have to put duck wait, put duck hold on. Because there's a problem, guys. There's a problem, Kian, not for me. There's a huge round of clashes going on in terms of other subjects and etc. So I need to select also a time which doesn't kind of, clash. There have been requests from both students and few other lecturers too, so that it doesn't clash. So I need to put it at a time which doesn't clash, which I will finalize, guys, which is already finalized, but I will be sharing it via posters because if I say it now, it'll turn out to be a war. I know how it takes place, ne? Right? Yes, yes, Mariam and Kauda. No harm, no fail. I know. So it will kind of, be shared via the posters. You will get to know all the details. Okay, ready? Yeah? Fine, cool. Now can we move on, people? Just for a small section. Yes. Can we move forward in terms of showing you all how our theory, how our revision TRP classes will flow through? Yes? Okay. Okay, Akhil Rizwan. Sure, brother. But it'll be night time. මේ වගේ night time එකේ තමයි කරන්නේ කොහොමත්. And guys, talking about the setup, right? This is again, I told you for the intro session, this is the setup. But as we start the official classes, the setup will be something else because I also prefer to kind of, turn around, scribble, etc. and flow through. It will be basically, guys, the studio setup, right? Already it has been set, but it's just that I need to finish the closing work in terms of the software and connection and etc. So via the studio, the classes will be kind of, conducted. Fine. Now, people, let's move on. Up a foundation pack, right? Um, Rukaya switched on videos. That will be there. And also again, there'll be deadline option also. But there'll be a deadline. Within that time, you'll have to uh, attempt it and send it. Okay. Now, people, Methana, introduction to business and business environment, right? Now, if you take this section, introduction to business and business environment, which is our first section, now I will go to this area. I'll go to this area. මේ section එකේ බලන්න කට්ටිය මේ chapter එක මේ unit එක. This is one unit. This is one complete unit. This is one complete unit. Now, this unit, people, I have kind of, I've kind of split it into subsections. Look at these subsections, people. Needs and wants, concepts, basics of business, evolution of business, classification of business, conversion process, products, vision, mission, stakeholders, business environment. So this is all connected to what, people? All these areas is connected to unit. Number one. හරිද මේ unit number 1 I have not gone based on chapters chapter flow එක නෙමෙයි අරන් තියෙන්නේ I have gone even more deeper to break it down into sub topics based on that flow තමයි දීලා තියෙන්නේ මෙතන right that's the flow so each area like what I said there will be a quick recap there'll be a revision of course right which is going to happen now short note snapshot and past paper Q&A then guys you will see the past paper analysis and weightage right past paper analysis and weightage from 2010 to 2024. Basically, guys, the questions and stuffs are given. Part 1, part 2, which is case paper 1, paper 2, what are the questions? It's given. But on top of these case, make it tamai, you will be also getting what? You will also be getting what? Let's see your level of focus. To what extent you have focus. You will be getting your what? Let's see who can answer. You will be getting your what? Very good. Past paper book. With what, people? Questions and answers. එතකොට මෙතන තියෙන්නේ analysis, right? But you also get your past paper book, which is what, people? Unit wise classified. අර unit 1 එකට තියෙන්නේ. සම්පූර්ණ paper එක නෙමෙයි කට්ටිය. සම්පූර්ණ paper again we will do it towards the latter part, closer to our final exam. But make a unit wise. Unit 1 නේ. Don't think about all 18 units. That will be stressful. That will increase your pressure also. Unit 1. Now we have started unit 1, meaning think only about unit 1, bro. Today we are going to do, let's say, for example, this topic, this, let's say, first 4 topics. In a session, we're going to focus on first 4 topics. Then we can focus only on that. One step at a time. Don't think about everything, guys. One step at a time. Let's kind of, climb and go. Now, people, my theory class students answer for how many marks there will be questions, right? There will, as you enroll for official classes, Maria, right? For how many marks there will be questions from unit number 1? Ek answer karanta from unit number 1. Amal Ashraf. 20 to 25, 35 to 45, 35 to 40. Furat says 28 to. Okay, so it varies, people. It varies, right? Whilst we do unit 2, questions from unit 1 will show up. No? Yes, sir. Of course, sir. You meant the exams, right, Hari? Exams, eh? Exams again, right? Yes, yes. That's why you call it till date exams. So we'll keep revising. එතකොට unit 1, unit 2, unit 3, by the time you move on to, the latter part, first 17 units, you would have revised good number of times. Content එක ඔළුවේ. ඉවරයිනේ. Now easy. Now, people, this section, I'm talking out of 200, there can be questions worth 28 to 40 marks, people. Between this range, 28 to 40, this is out of 200. Your complete paper is out of 200, right? The range can be between 28 to 40. It can go up to even 40 people, right? To that extent, they can carry it forward. To that extent, I'm talking about case, the complete analysis. Certain papers, they might take it to that extent. But do you see this specific unit is something which is very important. The specific unit case is something which is what? Very important. Now, people, what we will do is we will kind of move forward to the first section, right? The kickoff section. Let's do a quick recap. But prior to this case, can you take your CR book, a separate piece of paper, pen, and be ready? Can you quickly do that? Once you are ready, drop a message with letter R. Once you are ready, drop a message with letter R. Ready, ready, ready. Okay. Okay, fine. Now, people, let's get started with the quick. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Our first section, guys. I feel product shy to lecture this topic calls, guys. Totta baba topic kega, but just to show you all the illustration, right? Needs and wants. You all can respond. A quick recap. Needs, right? And of course, wants, needs, and of course, wants. Needs case, what is it? Essential for what? Essential for what? Survival. Okay. Is just tell the first letter, that's enough. That's enough. Along with me, all also can copy. අර ලස්සනට copy කරන්න. මේක ලස්සනට තියෙන්න ඕනේ. ඒව එපා කට්ටිය අපේ session එකේ. අපේ session එකේ සටපටස් කාලා copy කරන්න. Limited time නේ. After session you can take it off, and if you want you can copy it in a nice manner. I know boys will anyway kind of not be bothered, but girls, I know you're very much concerned about the beauty of the book. So in the session, just සටපටස් කාලා copy කරන්න. Use a pencil. Don't waste so much of time, because I'm not going to give you enough time to copy the quick recap. Quick recap එක ටක් ගාලා ඉවර කරා move on වුණා. Right? So just ensure to copy it faster. If that is the case, after the class, ටක් ගාලා ලස්සනට ඒක පොඩ්ඩක් copy කරගන්න. Right? Essential for survival. එතකොට wants එක මොකක්ද? What's the standard definition? Varying methods of fulfilling needs. Varying methods of fulfilling needs, right? Now, needs can be both what? Physical. Physical needs plus what, people? Mental needs, right? Needs can be both physical as well as mental needs. Now, what does that mean? We need food, clothing, shelter, true, but we also need love, care, affection, mental needs. Now, you need to be aware of the attributes. Needs are essential, right? Essentials. Wants are what? Non-essentials. Non-essentials. Needs are limited, bro. There is an end. There is a full stop. But wants are what? Unlimited. Unlimited. Needs are common, bro. I need food, you need food. I need clothing, you need clothing. But wants are what? Wants are what? Varied. Wants are varied, right? Needs cannot be created. Cannot be created. But you take wants, can be created. Can be created. Needs, what are the examples we can give? Food. What else? Faster. Clothing. Okay, what else? Shelter. Okay. Now, wants. Wants. We can say biryani, right? Branded clothes. Branded clothes. We can also say five-star hotels. Five-star hotels. Okay. Now, people, something additional. In the current context, needs have turned out to be extended because of the complicated nature of human beings. So needs ke list examples, comprehensive examples have been stated. Comprehensive examples. Food, clothing, shelter is basic examples, bro. Make a basic example sticker. But there is also comprehensive examples. What are those? What are those? Very good. You can take what? Defense. You can take what? Transportation. Right? You can take what? Health. Very good. You can take what? Communication. You can take what? Entertainment. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. Now, guys, this is a quick recap. Tatas kala copy karaganda. I'll wait for, I hope you have already started, but still I'll wait for maybe 1 more minute. Sinhala copy karaganda faster. Quick recap. Taggala copy karaganda. Okay, fine. Now, people, the continuation. Okay, I want you to answer. Everyone, all of us, we do have what? We do have what? We do have needs and wants. Now, needs and wants are fulfilled via what? Fulfilled via what? Fulfilled via what? Excellent products. Products, right? Products. Now, products case can be what? Basically, can be what? Goods and services. But later we will learn extended stuff as well. Later we will learn extended stuff as well. Then at a mega tiandago, metana, mehem tiandago, right? Copy this case faster. Copy this faster. Needs, wants, fulfilled via products, goods, and services. Okay, now it's a no need. Fine. Let's move on to questions. Let's move on to questions. Taggala, Taggala, one by one. Now we're going to learn through each point. We're going to learn through each question. Following are some examples for needs and wants. Okay, examples are given. Bro, tip point. Okay, tip point. These type of questions, don't read the don't read the list first. I'm warning you, don't read the list first, right? Identify the requirement. Identify the requirement. Okay, identify the requirement, which is case the question. The question. Read the question. Okay, they have given guys examples of needs and wants. From the above, what is the option that contains only wants? That contains only wants. I'll take the video off. Yeah, fine. That contains only the wants. Okay, let's go one by one. Health. Wants, huh? Health. Yes or no? Health, yes or no? In the wide. In the wide. No. Because this is needs. Okay, needs. We learn this. Comprehensive example. Okay. එතකොට ළමයි බලන්න බලන්න. අපිට කෙලින්ම options දෙකක් කපන්න පුළුවන්. Correct නේ? What are those two options? Options දෙකක් කෙලින්ම කපන්න පුළුවන්. What are those two options? One නැත, two නැත. Excellent. Fine. Let's move on. Shelters. Shelters. This is also what? A need. This is also a need. Clothing. Clothing. This is also a need. එතකොට අපිට තව option එකක් කපන්න පුළුවන්. What's the option? What's the option? What are the two options? What's your answer? What's your definite answer? What's your definite answer? Fifth one. How long did we take? 1 minute ගත්තද? 1 minute ද ගත්තේ? Few seconds ද? Few seconds ද? Few seconds. So bro, ladies and gentlemen, for God's sake, follow the elimination method, bro. Right? Elimination method එක follow කරන්න. Now let's cross check. D එක මොකක්ද? Laptops want. E එක මොකක්ද? Soft drinks want. F එක මොකක්ද? Mobile phones want. G එක මොකක්ද? Storybooks wants. Confirm the confirm නේ. Answer හරි නේ. උත්තරේ හරි නේ. Now, do you need case 1 minute to do this? No. So they have given 2 hours for paper one. Too much, bro. You can finish it within 1 hour. Actually telling you. Right? Fine. Next one. The most essential things for human beings to survive are known as most essential one needs නේ කට්ටිය right ඒක තමයි මම මෙතන දීලා තියෙන්නේ essential for survival right essential for survival okay next one physical and mental states that needed to be essentially fulfilled by humans are called physical and mental state needs I've given that in the recap right needs physical plus mental needs. Next one. Okay, I'm going to give you guys, I'm going to give you 1 minute. Complete this question. Don't put the answer, please. Don't put it now, please. Don't put it now. I'm going to give you 1 minute. Complete this question. Complete this question. Okay, time up, people. Yes, yes, Rifda. You will be getting the physical book. Hard copy, you will get it. This is trial class, ne? That's why we are going through the soft copy. Okay, fine. So let's go one by one. Almas commenced a beauty salon. Beauty salon. Now, see, guys. One style of question is they will give examples and ask you to identify needs and wants. Done. May I get direct question. This has been, guys, the recent trend. This type of question has been the recent trend, bro. Sorry. Recent trend where they give a business case and ask you to identify the need and the want. Let's go one by one. Almas commenced a beauty salon. What's the need? What's the need? What's the need? Need එක මොකක්ද? Need. A beauty salon. Answer කරන්න කමක් නැහැ. A beauty need. Cosmetic products. Entertainment. Haircut. Shambra. Correct. You can call this, you can regard this as what? Health. Need, bro. What's the need they are fulfilling? Health. To ensure your hygiene, keeping it up properly. You can take it as part of clothing also. Yes, no issues. You can take it that way as well. And can you also consider this as case mental needs? Yes or no? Lassanta bend, right? A good care, a good feel good factor, bro. God has created me in a beautiful way. I look good, I look cute, I look pretty, etc., etc. Right? And of course, case you can take these under clothing also, not a problem because that's portion of that. Yes, right? Physical class again. The dunne again here you can take that. Kaude answer very good, which is Dakshika, right? Good. Now. Want එක මොකක්ද? Want එක මොකක්ද? Beauty salon එකේ what are the different products that will be offered? Want එක. That turns out to be a want. Very good. Haircut. Come on. Makeup, which is case skincare, right? Skincare. You can write this case. So see, wants very simple, bro. Wants එක what are the products they are offering? Right? Now, always ask a question. Want take a common answer karane. What products are they offering? That turns out to be a want. What products are they offering? That turns out to be a want. Next one. Shazda commenced a cake shop. What's the need? What's the need? Cake shop. Bro, make it easy name, bro. Food. Okay. What's the want? What's the want? Want take a mokadde. Want take a. Ask this question. What's the product? What's the product? Ah, very good. Cake. Right? Cake. Next one. This is a good question. Let's see how many of you will crack it. මේ තොත්ත බබා questions දුන්නොත් නේ answer කරන්නේ. Cake shop එකේ තොත්ත බබා question නේ. මේ question එක answer කරන්නකෝ බලමු. Tourism business. What's the need they're fulfilling? Very good, bro. Excellent, bro. You can take the list, people. You can take entertainment. You can take transportation. You can take transportation. You can take food. You can even take shelter, right? You can take all of these. You can take all of these. Now, wants case, wants, what can you say? Variety of food, variety of food, right? You can also take case hotels. You can take case flights. You can take train, transportation, different modes, train services, right? You can even take case entertainment events. Do you see the list? Right? uh Food, because of course in a tourism business they will kind of give the food as well as part of the package. Breakfast provided. A tourism package ke yana tours la. Okay. Sightseeing, yes, that's also fine. Next one. Yateshan commenced a gym business. What's the need? Excellent. Health. What's the want? Want එක මොකද්ද? Want එක equipment. Commenced a gym business. Want එක you can say workouts, right? In other words case you can also say weight loss, right? exercise, yes. That's how it goes, guys. Harid, are you all clear with this? Yes or no? Yes or no? Clear? Yes? Okay, fantastic, perfect. Now let's move on to, guys, this specific area, this specific section. Compare needs and wants, giving suitable examples. Now, boys and girls, compare කියලා එනකොට Amal Ashraf, yeah, you can say gym also, but in a gym, let's say, what exact want are they fulfilling? Weight loss to ensure you look good in shape and etc. You can say, you can put it specifically also. Now, compare කියලා එනකොට ළමයි, right? You have to write what? You have to write what? One, similarities. Okay, similarities. Two, differences. Differences. Differences කොහමද ළමයි ලියන්නේ? මොන format එකේද? මොන format එකේද? මොන format එකේද? Excellent table format. Okay, fine. So, see, when you get the book, you have to jot it down this way, recent trend, elimination method, මේ වගේ ticks, similarities, differences. ඒ book එක අර ලස්සනට නෙමෙයි තියෙන්නේ. Just to ensure you're upgrading your standard, bro. Okay. Compare needs and wants, giving suitable examples. Okay. Let's go one by one. First, let's write down the similarities. Okay. Similarities. Sorry about this. Similarities. Okay. What are the similarities you can talk about, case? Needs and wants, okay? Similarities. What are the similarities you can talk about? Needs and wants, okay? Similarities. What similarities you can talk about? First, can you say related to human satisfaction? Yes or no? Both needs and wants are related to human satisfaction. Yes or no? Okay. Now both needs and wants satisfied via what? Satisfied via what? Via what? Products. Okay. Satisfied via products. Available for fulfillment. Available for fulfillment in in markets. Right? So you fulfill the needs and wants in the market by purchasing goods and services. By purchasing goods and services. Now this is similarities. Right? Now, see guys, in your past papers to whatnot, they would have been asking for the differences. Ne? But what if there is a similarity question? You should be ready to answer that as well. Differences. Make a done නැත්තම් කට්ටිය ඉතින් පොඩ්ඩක් doubtful තමයි. Needs, wants. Tell me the first letter and we can continue. Needs. Essential. Essential. Wants? Non-essential. Okay. Needs? Limited. Wants? Unlimited. Okay, excellent. Needs? Common. Very good. Wants? Varied. Needs? Cannot be created. Okay. Wants? Can be created. And guys, you have more stuffs as well, right? Primary, secondary, biological, non-biological. එකක් තියෙනවා. එච්චර දුරට ඕනේ නැහැ. Next one is people. Now my question to you, ladies and gentlemen, answer. Will you get the full marks? Yes or no? Will you get the full marks now? We have given both similarities and differences. Yes, very good. Excellent. Fantastic. You will definitely not get the full marks. Why? 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 Ah. කොහෙද එක්සාම්පල්ස් ටික? ඒක කවුද දෙන්නේ? ක්වෙස්චන් එකේ ලස්සනට හරියට බලලා සම්පූර්ණ ආන්සර්ස් ටික ලියන්න ඕනේ. You can't miss out on any. So examples case. මෙතන examples. You can write examples what? Food and clothing. Food clothing. මෙතන example මොකක්ද ලියන්න පුළුවන්? You can again take pizza. Right? You can take apartments. That's it. Copy the answer, guys. Copy the answer. Copy the answer faster. Copy the answer faster. Copy this answer faster. Done meaning drop a message with letter D, yeah? Done meaning drop a message with letter D. Okay. Okay, fine. Now, people, next one. No, 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 no. You don't need it. You don't need it. Yes, Shahma. Compare කියලා එනකොට similarities differences කොහොමත් ලියන්න ඕනේ. Most students end up writing only differences. Answer is incomplete. So what's your learning point? Always ensure to write similarities and differences when they're asking you to compare. Yes, Aisha Irfan. Make a basic question, Aisha. පොඩ්ඩක් ඉන්න නංගි. අර first day එම අර demotivate කරන්න හොඳ නෑනේ. නිකන් බය කරන්නේ. We didn't still jump into explain, describe questions. එතන තමයි මමත් පොඩ්ඩක් I will flex my language skills, not to show off people, just to upgrade your standard. Bro, look, you need to sound like a foreigner when you give your paper to answers, bro. You cannot sound with, let's say, a very extreme poor language. It has to flow through in the right manner. No, no, Shahma, you don't have to write both. No, 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 no. Okay, fine. Next one. State four ways that business fulfills needs and wants. Sorry. State four ways that business fulfill human wants. Business, first column, first column, first column. And four ways individuals can fulfill wants. Okay. Now, people, very simple. Students will assume this is a very hard question. Very simple. Business will fulfill human wants. What do they do? What do they do? Excellent. One is they involve in production of, or you can simply say production, right? Production. That is one. Next is case, you can take what? Next, you can take what? Storing, right? You can take storing. Next one, you can take distribution. Distribution, they will distribute it, right? Next one, you can take is exchange, right? Exchange, or you can even say selling. So do you see business does all these production, storage, distribution, exchange and selling. Why are they taking so much of effort, putting up so much of effort to fulfill human wants? You take any business, they will be connected to these activities. Why? To fulfill human wants. So some business will produce, some business will store it and sell it, some business will distribute and sell it, some business will be directly involved in exchange. These are the ways. Now, how can individual fulfill wants? Individuals, how can they fulfill wants? Very good. First one is self-production. Don't be bothered about others, you produce. That's what Ape Ranil Wickramasinghe said back during economic crisis. Anittunva balang indepa. You do farming at your place. Get into agriculture. Right? Now, self-production, most people are reluctant. That's where they involve in what? Exchange. Exchange කරමු. Right? Barter system වගේ exchange කරන්න. ඒක හරි ගියේ නැත්තම් මොකක්ද next one? Beg. What you do with your siblings? Right? Begging. What you do with your siblings? Then, please, please, only one, two piece, three piece, four piece. Next one, you get into cohesion, which is force. Right? Force them. And all these doesn't work out. What do? Aisha Irfan, very good Nangi. You will be involved in what? Stealing. Steal. Steal and fulfill wants. Simple as that. Fill these up, people. Fill these up. Fill these up faster. Fill these up. Okay, fine. Now, next question. Next question. Right? Okay. Which one of the following is considered as a want? Say Y. You can mention Y or N. Don't drop the answer, guys. Don't drop the answer. Just let's go one by one. Y nathang N. Y nathang N. Which is considered as a want? Communication. Communication is what case? It's a need. Transportation is a need. Education is a very good need. Health is a Need. Insurance is your answer. Insurance is your answer. Fine. Next one. Human needs and wants could be identified separately. What is the group that includes only the human needs? Only the human needs. A very creative question. Answer එක දාන්නකෝ කට්ටිය. මේකට answer එක දාන්නකෝ. Answer එක දාන්න. Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Okay, now let's check. Um, Food, shelter, clothing, motor vehicles. Case motor vehicles, is it a need? They're asking only human needs. Is it no, no, is a want, right? So this option is out. Second one, food, air, water, entertainment. Okay, let's see. Next one, education, clothing, water, rice. Education, clothing, water, rice. No, why? Which option makes it unsuitable? Which option? Very good. We are all rice cows. It's a want. Next one. Transportation, education, electricity, entertainment. Yes or no? No. Why? Electricity. එතකොට කොහොමත් මේකත් out නේ. What's the best fit answer based on this question? What's the best fit answer based on this question? This. But this is also open for argument. This is also open for argument. But this is the best fit answer based on this question. So එතකොට කට්ටිය in our exam there will be best possible, right? Most suitable, right? Most correct. These questions will be there. You have to put up, be cautious about this as well, right? Again, you can, it's a want, right? You don't, it's not essential for survival. Okay, so you need to again see based on the perspective of what is essential, non-essential. And this question specifically, right? This question specifically, it's open for debate because you can also debate saying, dude, look, water, air to whatnot, right? And exactly Hari Varushan, I was about to tell that, bro, right? In terms of this content, also 2K students, right? Electricity has turned out to be a need and etc. But in terms of our syllabus, this is how it is kind of flowing through. But based on current context, which is open for debate, you can consider electricity to be a form of need because that's needed for you to kind of, do certain essential stuffs. No, Rukaiya, that you are going against the theory. Rice is a variety of food, right? Variety of food. So that's definitely a want. Don't go against the theory. Basic theory, entertainment is a form of need. So there is no debate there. Here we have the concern in terms of air, water to whatnot. Yes, Safi, exactly. So this, the most suitable, best possible, most correct one. Okay. Next one, people. Next one. Next question. Saliha is willing to buy an apartment holding considerable amount of money. Which of the following business concept is explained with this statement? Saliha is willing to buy an apartment holding considerable amount of money. It's a want. Students are saying it's a want. Okay, fantastic. So guys, what did I do in terms of this question? I changed the question, bro. Okay, that's I told you guys. I take from past papers, model papers, provincial papers, and of course, I also create questions with love. So this question was initially just to let you know, many people, many people buy apartments. Many people buy apartments. Now, make a answer එක Many people buy apartments. Why do people buy apartments? Answer that. Why do people buy apartments? Answer that. Many people buy apartments. Why do people buy apartments? Exactly. Shelter, bro. So many people buy apartments. So they're fulfilling what? They're fulfilling what? They're fulfilling what? Fulfilling what? Needs. Via what? Via what? Via what? The wants. So what's your answer here? Which concept is closely illustrated? Which concept is closely illustrated? Want. If they had mentioned, okay, many people are looking for shelter, then your answer can be closely connected with what? Needs. But metana, many people buy apartments, bro. They buy apartments. Apartment is a form of want to fulfill the needs. So what concept is explained? You can't take both, ne? You have to take one. What's a close one? Apartment is what? Wants. So want. That's your answer. Right? But I have changed this question, ladies and gentlemen. Look into this. I've changed this question into what? Salia is willing to buy an apartment holding considerable amount of money. When she is holding considerable amount of money, willing, okay, so with a learning point taker. One is willingness. When she is holding considerable amount of money, what does that mean? Ability to pay. Very good. Ability to pay. එතකොට කට්ටිය ability to pay and willingness. What is this? What is this? Demand. So what's our answer? What's our answer? What's the answer? What's the answer? Option number three. Option number three. Clear? Clear? Yes or no? Yes or no? Clear? Yes. Okay, fine. Now, people, let's come back to this section. Harida, a quick recap section. Now you can answer. Needs and wants fulfilled via products, goods and services. මෙතන පොඩ්ඩියට මම දාන්නම් goods and services ළඟ basic. Goods and services basic. Okay. Bro, very sorry, bro. Hold on. I think the charge has drained, bro. Okay. Hold on. Learning point, don't jump into the answers. Yes, Aisha. Very good. Aisha Irfan, by 2027 Aisha Irfan ne mega. Walaikum salam. Okay. Fine. මෙතන basic කියලා දැම්මා. කට්ටිය දැන් answer කරන්න products. Products are available to buy where? Products are available to buy where? Very good. In the market. Okay. In the market. Market, can you say any situation that connects whom and whom? Buyers and sellers. Very good. Okay. Now, market can be of two types. What are the two types? Market can be of two types. What are the two types? Marketplace and market space. Marketplace and market space. Now, in the market, what will be taking place? In the market, what will be taking place? What will be taking place? Prior to exchange, prior to transaction, prior to exchange, prior to transaction, when the buyer meets the seller. Demand, bro. What we just covered. What is demand? What are the two keywords? Tagal answer. What are the two keywords? What are the two keywords? Ability. Very good. And willingness. Okay. Recap. Quick recap. Continue the diagram faster. Continue the diagram faster. Copy it. Continue the diagram. Copy it, people. Recap එකේ මේක දාගන්න. It's already shared on the chat forum, Rukaya. You mean the completed ones, is it? You mean the completed ones? Yes, yes. I will share it. I will share it. Done? Now, boys and girls, done, eh? Now, do question number 10. Okay? Do question number 10 and do question number 12, 13. 10, 12, 13. I'll give you 1 minute. 10, 12, 13. Attempt it faster, faster. 1 minute. 8:45, you should be done by 8:46. 8:46, you should be done. Start, people. 10, 12, and 13. Let's see how many of you all will get question number 12. Recap. Okay. Done. Yes. Got to show the questions. You didn't download the document. Place it. Okay. Okay. Mamale. Physical idiot. Right. Attempt it. Fine. Let's attempt it, people. Time up. Okay. Fine. Good. Some businesses which fulfills human needs and wants are given below. Okay. The list is given. Again, ignore the list. I told you at the start, bro. Please ensure to take those points seriously, guys. This matters a lot. Select the answer which contains the correct order of needs fulfilled by those businesses. Okay. Correct order of needs fulfilled by those businesses. Correct order of needs. Let's go one by one. Rida footwear business. What is it? Rida footwear business. Rida footwear business. It is what? It's cloth. Okay. Now options ටිකට යන්න. මුලින්ම තියෙන cloth. What are the two options? Most preferred two options. 2 and 2 and 4. So our answer is definitely 2 or 4. Correct me? Our answer is definitely 2 or 4. Correct me? Fine. Don't think about 135, bro. Don't think about 135. Own and mind your own business, please. I mean, in terms of question. So either 2 or 4. Okay. Now, Kavisha yogurt sales business. What's the need? What's the need? It's food. Very good. It's food. Gobekshana blood test point. What is it? Health. not blood test, health. So between these two, what's our answer? Option number two. How easy it is, how simple it is, how cool it is. Simple case, right? Next one, question number 12. Demand for goods and services is created based on. And very easy. Question number 17 එකට answer එක කියන්න. 17. Select the statement which expresses the most correct. Look at this case. Most correct. Most correct. What's the most correct case? A place where, not only place, a group of sellers. Then how about buyers, bro? Right? Any situation, this is your answer. Because it has buyers, sellers. A group of buyers, then how about sellers? A demand and supply condition for consumer goods and services. Only consumer goods. There are others also. There are others as well. So your answer is option number 3, right? Option number 3. Next one. The major factor that influences gradual change of marketplace to market space. ඒ කියන්නේ marketplace කියන්නේ මොකද්ද? Physical. Market space කියන්නේ මොකද්ද? Online. This shift major factor. කට්ටිය බලන්න major factor. Major factor කියන්නේ the best. Right? The first. The biggest factor, what is it? Technology ne kattiya. Technology, right? Option number 2. Option number 2. E-money, yes. Because people have card, they go for online purchase. Card එක තියෙනවනේ online එකේ purchase කරන්න. It is also factor. Globalization, yes. We are connected to other countries. So we can go for that. AliExpress එකේ, Amazon එකේ, Temo එකේ, you can purchase. Indirect production, yes. Free economic system, yes. But major, main factor. The best one, option number 2. Okay, now, my dear, my students, for God's sake, let's get into question number 16. Compare the pair of concepts marketplace and market space. Machan answer. Compare. You're supposed to write what and what. Tell me the first letters, that's it. Similarities, excellent. Similarities and differences. Learnings bro. එතකොට මෙතන මොකද්ද දාන්නේ අපි? Similarities කියලා දැම්මා. හරිද? Similarities කියලා දැම්මා. What are the similarities we can talk about? Marketplace and market space. Physical, online. What are the similarities? What are the similarities? Connects, excellent. Okay, I made a typo there. Connects buyers and sellers. Okay. Second point. Products are available. Very good, bro. Products are available. Products are available. Excellent. Next one. Products are available. Exchange and transaction takes place. Exchange and transactions takes place. Okay, fine. Now, boys and girls. Make a ඇති. අනිත් එක මොකද්ද? Differences. Differences. Right? Differences. 2 points is sufficient. I'll tell you how the marks ඔක්කොම works, right? How many points to write. But first, ඒක තමයි අර exam එකේ ඒක මම අල්ලන්නම්. How many points you need to write. Prior to that, I will anyway give you a brief idea. But මෙතන අර තියෙන සම්පූර්ණ theory එක recap කරගෙන යමු. Let's write the answers. Exams එකේ I will cut and trim and polish and ensure you are shining properly with your answers. Fine. Differences. First column, marketplace. Second column, market space. Okay, marketplace. Marketplace මොකද්ද? Marketplace. Physical. Very good. මේක market space එක online. Or you can even say electronic. Okay, excellent. Next one. Next one. Next one. Can touch and feel. Tangible කියලා දාමුනේ. Touch and feel වඩා, right? Intangible. See, marketplace එකේ tangible. What? The goods. The goods. Right? Goods are tangible. But market space එකේ it's intangible. Right? Next one. Next one. ඒක තමයි tangible intangible examine physically. Next one, marketplace. Can I say can bargain? Yes or no? Yes or no? Can bargain? Yes or no? Okay. Market space එකේ bargain කරන්න පුළුවන්ද? Zip your mouth. Buy based on the listed product. Right? Next one, marketplace. Specific time operations. Correct ne? There is open and close time. Correct ne? Market space 24/7 availability. Yes or no? Midnight 3 o'clock. Oh, sorry, morning 3 o'clock or midnight 12 o'clock, you get to know. Okay, I didn't buy this product. You can open your laptop and kind of, just go on. Very good. Marketplace, you can also say next point is narrow because it's only for that local area. Wide, it's like my physical classes. Physical class is marketplace. Only people who are close by to whatnot will be able to join. But online classes from different parts of the country, they will join. That's sufficient, guys. That is sufficient. Can you copy this answer, boys and girls? Can you copy this answer, boys and girls? Yes or no? Please copy it. Done the සමහර කට්ටිය කොහොමද දන්නේ? Copy it. Examples only. Yes, Hajara Shanfar, you can. Yes, Atika Ajmal, you can definitely. Ah, you also connected real-time shopping experience. Yes. Amal Ashraf, yes, but still, in online also employees will be available electronically. So I would say you have better points. Okay, good. See, it's like this. I used to tell this to my past batches also. I'm telling this to you all in the first class, very first class. I take some time to kind of, after some time only I tell. Writing answers in revision exam paper, you will have so many points. So many points which are correct. So many points. But you have to select, the cream points. It's like, see, Shah Rukh Khan is available, Ranjan Ramanayaka is available. Both are actors, but people will go. You will go near whom? Shah Rukh Khan or Ranjan Ramanayaka? Shah Rukh Khan. Let's say there is Deepika Padukone and Piyumi Hansen. Both are again, celebrities. But people will go near Deepika. Right? So if I get answer sticker, it has to be like, Shah Rukh Khan and Deepika, not Ranjan Ramanayaka and Piyumi Hansen. Best ke best එක ගන්න ඕනේ. Okay? Follow this rule. Revision class ke rule එක. It will, Hari Varushan. Bro, there will be too many questions. පොඩ්ඩක් ඉන්න ඔක්කොමලාගේ නම පාවිච්චි කරනවා කොහොමත්. මමනේ create කරලා තියෙන්නේ. Okay, fine. Let's come back to the recap, right? Quick recap. People, this demand will eventually lead to what? Will lead to what? This demand will lead to what? Can you tell me the first letter? Exchange. People will exchange using money. You call that what? Transaction. Right? You call this transaction, right? Which will eventually create something. Now, people, boys and girls. Next question. Harida. Write down the requirements that should be fulfilled for an effective exchange activity. What are the requirements, case, for an effective exchange activity? for an effective exchange activity to take place, what are the requirements? Okay, exchange will happen, right? But what are the requirements? Very good, Aisha Irfan. Right. There should be, there should be, one requirement is there should be two or more parties. Exchange එක වෙන්න කට්ටිය, there should be two or more parties නේ. Right? There should be two or more values, right? Or valuables. Two or more valuables. There should be two or more valuables, right? Third one, right? Third one should communicate. අර දෙන්නම exchange කරනකොට communicate කරගන්න ඕනේ. That's another requirement, right? That's another requirement. Next one, there should be an agreement. On what basis they are exchanging? There should be an agreement. On what basis they are exchanging, right? And last point is, people, freedom to accept or reject. These are the requirements, people, for an effective exchange activity. When there are two or more parties, exchange will take place. Two or more valuables, it's more effective. They are communicating, even more effective. On an agreement, better. And finally, they also have the freedom to accept or reject. Okay. Once you're done, drop a message with letter D. Yeah? Once you're done, drop a message with letter D. Okay, fine. Fantastic. Now, next question. Let's see how many of y'all can answer. The blank made by a consumer on a product based on its ability to fulfill needs and wants is known as blank. What's your answer? The estimation, the estimation made by a consumer on a product based on its ability to fulfill needs and wants is known as what, people? Value. Right? It's known as what? Value. Because guys, see, I'll break this down for you. Huh? I'm giving a product to you now. I'm giving a product to you now. Okay. To fulfill your needs and wants. I'm giving a product to you now to fulfill needs and wants. Now you sit and think, my product tech up to the standard, the requirement, the find the okay, the does it like align to your, satisfaction properly? A calculation of dana. Okay, not okay, fine, maybe not, and etc. And then you form the conclusion. Value for money, not value for money, right? So that estimation you tend to form and create, right? Based on the product's ability to fulfill your requirements is known as what? Value. It's like, for example, you walk into a shop because you're hungry, you need food, you buy the food. After consumption, next level, great, fantastic. You have made your calculation, right? And then you form your conclusion, it was worth. Value for money. So guys, estimation, value. Now coming back to guys our theory recap, sorry, a quick recap. Transaction, right? We'll have to eventually create what? We'll have to eventually create what? Value. That will eventually lead to what, people? That will eventually lead to what? What satisfaction? Customer satisfaction. You give a product which has a good value, customers will be satisfied. Customers will be satisfied. එතකොට කට්ටිය value එක calculate කරන්නේ කොහොමද? What and what you compare? For you to formulate your value, what and what you compare? You will take the benefits, excellent, divide it by the cost. This is the formula. Benefits divided by the cost. Complete the quick recap diagram faster, people. Complete the quick recap diagram faster. Complete the quick recap diagram faster. Complete it faster, please. Okay. Now, this question. Clear with question number 20, yes or no? Question number 20 clear, yes or no? Fine. 21. What is the formula to calculate the value? What's your answer? What is the formula? Ande then tamai QA bro. Benefits over cost. Kauda option number 1 then. Benefits over cost. This one. Okay. Benefits over cost, which is this one. Okay. Now next quick recap, guys. But prior to that, we have few questions. Right? We have few questions to complete, which is this and this and this. So do you see the speed we are kind of maintaining, guys? About one class you will see out of this subsection, if we take the proper duration, right? Within one class, we might complete, 4 sections. Just to let you know, right? One class, we might complete 4 sections. Next class clearly okay, we might be done with the entire unit. 2.5 classes, right? Unit 1 done. Then unit 2, we might need only one class. Are we skipping any areas or opting out any areas? No. We are kind of ensuring to cover it all people, right? We will kind of, flow through everything properly. So guys, are you clear in terms of the entire setup? Yes or no? Are you clear in terms of the entire setup? Yes or no? Right. Speed. Is this fine? Speed. Is this fine? Okay. Right. So now guys, what we covered today and what we did today um, was the start. We have a lot more to learn. We will jump into more advanced questions, right? But do you see guys, in terms of each question, you're learning something, right? There is a point. It allows you to think further. It strengthens your theory further. It allows you to really kind of, upgrade your standard. That's the purpose of revision, right? See, බලන්න මෙතකොට අපේ revision on live class එකේ questions ටික කරනවා. Papers උත් කරනවා ඔයා. Papers ටික කරාට පස්සේ ඒක mark කරලා දුන්නට පස්සේ, right? Uh, කොහොමත් that paper also will be discussed. So there will be bulk of questions that's going to be discussed and that's going to be given to you and etc. Make the maximum use, guys. Make the maximum use. Okay. And did it align with what I told at the start? Revision class එකේවට අර theory class වගේ ඉන්න බෑ. අර පොඩි වෙලාවට distract වුණොත් tata bye bye. Zone out වෙන්න බෑ. Active, right? Active again only. That's how it's gonna continue, people, right? That's how we will continue. We'll get the book back and etc. See, physical classes, we just completed the physical one session only, trial class only. So from next week only, we will continue the official classes, of course, with the books and etc. being given as we get the stuff. Okay, clear? Yes. So guys, now I'm finishing it early because it's the first day and the trial class to whatnot. Hold on, put that in there. Our usual classes case will be for 3 hours, right? Our usual classes will be for 3 hours as we start the official classes. How to enroll, how to kind of, get the, how to register to whatnot. See, if you're willing to continue the official classes, you need to drop a message, right? Mentioning your name. I'm typing it on the chat forum, right? You can say AL 2026 online, right? Online. Sateha college students, you can join via that route. If you came through that route, you can drop a message to the relevant hotline number. TBS students who came by the other route, you can join by dropping a message to this number. 2026 revision online, your name, right? School. If private candidate කියලා දාන්න මේ ටික mention කරලා you have to just mention your details and share it to this number which I'm 74214. Okay, done. Right. Okay, people. Now, before again, guys, I kind of end the class. Before I kind of end the class, can I get a feedback in terms of the entire session? Your review, please. Feedback in terms of the entire session. Oh, physical, we have just started. You can continue to join. Okay. Yes, Rushda, exactly. It's two different parties, right? Okay. Right. Fine, people. So cool. Received so many messages. I'll check one by one. I think it might take a bit of time. Anyways, people, let's I'll share the details, right? I'll share the details to you all in terms of if you're private, if you're private school, can your school. Okay. Right. So guys, if there is anything else, you can still drop a message to that hotline number. So today, guys, I will kind of call it a day. And let's connect with the official classes as we commence it sooner. Right? The number I shared it, bro. I did share the number. Type करना है. Yes. That's good. That's all right, people. Then, thank you very much. Stay safe. Take care. See you all in the next class. Okay. Thank you very much. Stay safe. Bye bye. Bye, people.